Hi folks, welcome to another edition of Gold Bazan. This is Pasha Hajan speaking. Today we have a very special guest on, someone that has been such a crucial part of Alireza Jahanbakhsh's development as a player. As we all know, Alireza Jahanbakhsh is doing such a great job for us at Alkmaar. Today we'll be interviewing the manager himself, Mr. John van Brom. He's done such a fabulous job with the club this past 4 years, and it's just amazing to hear his insights, what he has to say about Alireza Jahanbakhsh, Queiroz, the Iranian national team, and how he views Iranian football as a whole, and what his general thoughts on Iran during the World Cup. As always, we appreciate the support and enjoy the latest episode of Gold Bazan. Right now, joined by Mr. John Brom, Azad Alkmaar's manager. Coach, it's an absolute pleasure for have you on Gold Bazan. Thank you so much for your time today, and how are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you. Thank you.
Coach, the first question we have for you is obviously last season you finished in sixth place, and now you're sitting at third. What will make this season a success for you, your staff members, and the players?
Oh, last year, even when we get on the sixth place, we had a very successful season because we played the cup final and we lost the final for the playoffs for Europa League. So we play many games, but at the end it was a little bit disappointed that we have no results. And from that we started the new season, and since now it's going to be okay. So we're on the third place, but the most important thing of all is that we're going to play very nice football for the spectators, and that was one of the targets for this season. And we also in the semi-final for the cup, so everything will be okay, and the players are good, the system is good, and also the players are involved themselves. So it's till now it's very well.
Definitely agree, Coach. The brand of football you guys are playing right now, and I was at Alkmaar, is just entertaining to watch. Coach, could you just give us a little bit of perspective from a managerial perspective, how Eredivisie is compared to other leagues, from your own perspective?
In the Eredivisie in Holland, what I always said as a manager is that in Holland, all the teams, everybody wants they play to win. And I'm also working in Belgium, and that's the opposite, because in Belgium the first things what they do to don't lose. And I think it's part of the Dutch philosophy about soccer. And it's for me as a coach, is it better to work in a club, in a team, with a team that wants to win, in case of that you don't want to win, that you don't want to lose. That's the biggest difference.
Coach, someone that has been such a crucial player for you guys, and he's a star right now for the Iranian national team, and he's just making a huge name for himself in Europe. We interviewed the former sporting director of Azad Alkmaar, Mr. Ernie Stewart, and he told us that he sees Alireza Jahanbakhsh becoming their best player. What are your thoughts on that and Alireza Jahanbakhsh?
Yes, but it's not only now. It's since couple of years that Ali is in our team, in our squad. First of all, he is a fantastic man, but he is also a great player. And what is important for the coach to have a player like this in your team, because he can score goals, he gives assists. Even now, he's on the list of top scorer. He scored already 11 goals and he gives 8 assists. So he's very important for the team. But what I said, most of all, he is a fantastic man.
Coach, at such a young age, he's become such a huge name in the dressing room. Could you tell us a little bit of an insight about how he's been helping younger players, or his morale within players within the dressing room? What kind of character he is?
No, but he's still young. But in our squad, in our selection, he's one of the old guys. He has a lot of experience in that, and he's always tried to help everybody, especially the young boys, the young kids. Almost, because we have players from 16, 17, 18 years. And Ali knows about his experience when he came to Holland. In the beginning, everybody helps him, and now it's the same that we do with the young boys. So he's a very important in the team, and B also in the dressing room with the other players.
The next question I have for you, Coach, is from social media. Cameron, I love you. Wanted to ask you, what is the ceiling for someone like Alireza? How far can he go?
Yeah, I think now I really think that he's going to leave us in the end of the season. because he played a fantastic season, and he also gonna play for the World Cup with Iran.
Right.
So if he goes like this, I think it will be very difficult for us to keep him in AZ. That's of course what I want. But I also see a player who wants to make a next step in his career. About what Ali said, he would like to go to the Bundesliga, something like that. And honestly, I think he's ready for that. But of course, I want to keep him in AZ.
Of
But
course.
that will be very difficult, I think. That's what I think personally.
Coach, we have another question for you from social media from Ali Urumlu and PGC 1937. They wanted to ask you this. Since Jahanbakhsh has been instrumental to AZ's season, would AZ Alkmaar will be looking to bring any players from Iran in the future?
Yeah, because it's an area, a land where we scout. And of course, we follow Ali when he came to NEC, his first club in Holland. It's easier for us, but yeah, as the scouting of AZ, we have a big contacts in the whole world, in all countries, and yeah, we have a good feeling with Ali. So I hope maybe if everybody is like this, that we can maybe we can take another Iran player. So maybe you can help me. It's the question for you. So bring us the good players from Iran to AZ. Yeah, and then we have them.
Yeah, coach, we actually help out a lot of Iranian players. So after this interview, I'll get your number from Lisan, and then we'll work something out for the future, shall we?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, coach. Another question I have for you is like someone like Alireza Jahanbakhsh, he's adapted himself to the Dutch culture. He's learned the language pretty well, I would say. How important is it for a player to come to another country and adapt himself to learning the language and the culture?
No, because communication for the coach, for the manager with the players is very important, and especially for us because we have so much young players, and if you can communicate with the players, it's very important for the player also that they understand what you want, how we're gonna do it. And yeah, actually, Ali is since a long time in Holland, so he speaks Dutch also. And sometimes, if it's gonna be difficult for him, we can do it in English. So it's yeah, you see that he's an experienced player. So for that, communication is for Ali is easy. And in the group with all the boys, he's gonna speak Dutch, and sometimes it's funny, his Dutch, but we try it, and it's going well.
Coach, you guys play a 4-3-3, and Alireza Jahanbakhsh has excelled in the 4-3-3, predominantly playing on the right. He's a very versatile player, but do you still see him down the road to still be playing as a right wing, or is there another position that you see him excelling in?
Well, for this moment in my team, in our club, that is the best position for him, because in combination, in cooperation with Jonas Svensson, the Norwich guy from the right fullback, it's a good couple. But I know that Ali also can play as a number 9, as a center striker, and yeah, we also try him on the left side, because when he came inside with his right foot, because he has very good shooting on the goal, so he can score goals also there. But now for this, it's the best on the right side, and he do it well, because I said he scored 11 goals and 8 assists, so he's 19 time involved with the goal, so fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, for a winger, that's absolutely incredible and crazy stats to think about it. Coach, unfortunately, Alireza Jahanbakhsh, as I like to say, maybe potentially hasn't, hit the right buttons right now for the national team as he's done for his beloved club right now, AZ Alkmaar. Do you ever speak to Alireza Jahanbakhsh about, his endeavors with the national team? And, like, if there's any conversation that you've had with him to help him out?
No. We just speak about AZ. Mm-hmm. That's the most important for me, but also for Ali on this moment.
Right.
And yeah, when he going like this, I think it's going to be sure that he's going to the World Cup, and he will be important for the national team.
Coach, as you know, Asian football unfortunately is very mysterious to European football or just folks in the West. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to speak about that, because I don't see so many games in Asia. So what I see is most of the time they have a lot of quality individually, but as a team it's more difficult to see everybody there. So it's a little bit difficult for me to answer that question. Sorry.
Coach, as you know, the job Carlos Queiroz has done for Iran is tremendous, and this is the second time he's taken Iran consecutive to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Is there any general thoughts you have on Mr. Queiroz's work right now with the Iranian national team, Coach?
No, I think he did a great job, and I saw the national team against Venezuela play in Holland.
Right.
I was watching of course for Ali, but also for the national team, and what I see is a European playing team, and in that case, it's not a surprise for me that you go to the World Cup, and yeah, even when Holland is going home and Iran is going to the World Cup, so we will support Alireza in Iran.
Thank you.
So you have more supporters now.
Coach, we have 3 final questions for you. Thank you so much for your time again. As you know, Iran is in such a tough group. They're in Group B in the World Cup with 2 powerhouses, Spain and Portugal. And, we have Morocco as well. They could be, the dark horses in that group, or potentially Iran. What are your general thoughts on the group?
Oh, of course, it will be hard. It will be difficult, but yeah, there is always a chance to make. There is a challenge for national team to do something against Portugal. I think Spain is a little bit too difficult, but against Portugal and Morocco, they already have they also have chances in this kind of game. So I hope for them.
Thank you for that, Coach. And the final, second to final question I have for you is that we'll have a question from Arya Alaverdi. Who will you be supporting at the World Cup, knowing that unfortunately Holland won't be part of this?
No, what I said to you before, I would support Iran because of my player. So that's the reason.
Respect, Coach. And the final question we have for you is there any last thoughts you just wanted to say to viewers or anybody that is listening to this podcast? Because a lot of Iranians and worldwide listen to this. And as you know, we help a lot of Iranian players just as well. But is there any last final thoughts?
Oh, for me, I'm very proud to work with the Iran boy Alireza. Because he's an example for my team, for the group, and he's an example about quality, but also about mentality. And in that case, I wish everybody with the World Cup good luck, and I hope we're gonna see you in the summer, that you're gonna make some good results against the other club of the other national teams. So good luck for that.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much for your time. We'll definitely stay in contact. Hopefully, we'll bring some Iranian players to Azed to let you make him grow and develop him like you've done with Alireza. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it today.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And that concludes our interview with Mr. John van den Brom. It was very enjoyable to do this interview with him. Folks, as always, please follow Gold Bazan website. We've made a few changes to the website, so check us out at goldbazanpodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter at goldbazan, Facebook at goldbazan. And as you guys know, we're in partnership with adidas.co.iran. Check out their Instagram. And if for any latest merchandise on the Iranian national team, use the discount code goldbazan15. We appreciate always the support. Keep listening. Thank you.